tale of the dingo. In the wild of Australia live wild dogs known as dingoes. These predators hold a significant place in the continent's mythology, often depicted as cunning and powerful beings. In many Aboriginal stories, dingoes take on both hero and villain roles. In one tale, the dingo is portrayed as a hero who rescues a lost child. The child gets lost while hunting in the forest, and the sun begins to set. Feeling scared and alone, they encounter a dingo. The dingo provides the child with food and shelter and guides them safely back home. In another story, the dingo is depicted as a clever villain. In this tale, the dingo tricks a village and steals all their food. The villagers come together to catch the dingo, but the dingo is too cunning and always one step ahead. Eventually, the dingo escapes, and the villagers are left without food. Stories about dingoes reflect the Aboriginal people's relationship with nature. Dingoes are powerful beings that are both respected and feared. These stories serve as a reminder that nature can be both beautiful and dangerous, and humans must live in harmony. Once upon a time, there was a young Aboriginal boy named Warru. Warru was an adventurous boy who loved hunting in the forest. One day, while hunting, Warru got lost. The sun began to set, and Warru didn't know what to do. He was scared and alone. Just then, Warru came across a dingo. The dingo approached Warru and wagged its tail. Warru wasn't afraid of the dingo. He understood that the dingo wanted to help him. The dingo guided Warru safely through the forest and back to his village. Warru was grateful to the dingo and befriended it. From that day on, Warru and the dingo would always go hunting together. Warru learned that the dingo was not just a wild animal, but also a friend and guide. The dingo taught him that nature should be treated with respect and that all living things are connected. As Warru grew up, he shared the dingo's wisdom with others. The tale of the Magpie Goose. Among the inhabitants of the Australian swamps is the Magpie Goose, a bird with a white breast and a black head. This unique bird stands out not only for its appearance, but also for its significant place in mythology. Aboriginal Australians believe that the Magpie Goose is a messenger between the spirit world and the human world. According to one legend, the Magpie Goose was first sent as an emissary from the spirit world. Its mission was to convey to humans the wisdom of their ancestors and the ways to live in harmony with nature. The Magpie Goose traveled across the sky, singing its beautiful songs to spread its message. One story tells of a tribe facing drought and famine. As the people despaired, the Magpie Goose appeared in the sky. The bird sang a song that led the tribe to an oasis. The people found the oasis and quenched their thirst and satiated their hunger. Thanks to the Magpie Goose, the tribe survived. The Magpie Goose is seen not only as a messenger and guide, but also as a transformer. According to one legend, a selfish and greedy man killed a Magpie Goose. As punishment, the man was transformed into a Magpie Goose. He now dedicated his life to helping other living things and living in harmony with nature. The stories of the Magpie Goose reflect the deep connection of Aboriginal Australians to nature and the spirit world. This bird is a symbol of wisdom, harmony, and transformation. The Magpie Goose's stories remind us to respect nature and live in harmony with it. Once upon a time, there was a young Aboriginal boy named Warru. Warru was a curious child who loved nature and wanted to connect with the spirit world. One day, while walking in the forest, Warru saw a Magpie Goose in the sky. The bird approached Warru and sang him a beautiful song. Warru felt wisdom and guidance in the Magpie Goose's song. He understood that the bird was giving him a message. Warru listened carefully to understand the message. The Magpie Go. The tale of the emu roaming the Australian plains. The emu is a large, flightless bird known for its size, strength, and significant place in Aboriginal Australian mythology. Revered in many stories, the emu symbolizes wisdom and power. One legend tells of the emu as a spirit who taught the first humans how to survive, instructing them in hunting, gathering, and living off the land. With the emu's guidance, people thrived in the harsh Australian environment. In a story of a tribe facing drought, an emu appeared and led them to a water source, saving them from certain death. This act ensured the tribe's survival, showcasing the emu as a guide and protector. Another legend describes an emu fighting off a pack of wild dingoes to save its tribe, reinforcing its role as a guardian. These tales reflect the deep connection of Aboriginal Australians to nature and the spirit world. The emu embodies wisdom, power, and resilience, reminding us to respect nature and live in harmony. Once, a young Aboriginal boy named Warru, brave and curious, loved exploring nature and learning from his ancestors. While hunting in the forest, Warru encountered an emu. The bird's gaze conveyed wisdom and strength, and Warru understood it had a message for him. The emu spoke about the importance of living in harmony with nature, urging respect for all living things and connection with the spirit world. Warru embraced this wisdom, becoming a wise leader who taught his tribe to live with nature and the spirit world. Warru's story reminds us of the importance of listening to the wisdom of nature and the spirit world. Like the emu, we can learn to live in harmony with nature and respect all living things. The tale of the Brolga. Living in the Australian swamps and grasslands, the Brolga is a long-legged, long-necked bird known for its elegance and its significant place in Aboriginal mythology. Brolgas are associated with rain and fertility, often imitated in dances and ceremonies. According to legend, Brolgas were spirits who descended from the sky to teach humans about rain and fertility through graceful dances and songs. In one story, a tribe suffering from drought saw a flock of Brolgas. The birds performed a dance showing where to find rain. Following them, the people found water and survived. Brolgas are also symbols of peace and harmony. In another legend, two tribes about to go to war saw a flock of Brolgas appear, singing for peace. The tribes listened, canceled the war, and made peace. Once, a young boy named Warru saw Brolgas dancing and singing. He understood their message about living in harmony with nature and respecting all living things. Warru became a wise leader, teaching his tribe these values and spreading peace and harmony. Warru's story reminds us to respect nature and live in harmony. Like the Brolga, we can learn to live peacefully together. The tale of Jabiru. In the swamps and wetlands of Australia, the Jabiru is a majestic stork. This bird is notable for its size and strength and its place in Aboriginal mythology. Jabirus are depicted as hunters and warriors in many stories. According to one legend, the Jabiru descended from the sky to teach humans hunting and survival. With its sharp beak and powerful claws, it demonstrated how to find everything needed to survive. In one story, a tribe faced starvation. A Jabiru appeared in the sky and guided them to a swamp teeming with game, helping them survive. The Jabiru is also seen as a warrior. In another legend, the Jabiru fought a snake attacking its tribe. Using its sharp beak and strong wings, the Jabiru defeated the snake, becoming their protector. These stories reflect a deep connection between Aboriginal people and nature, reminding us to respect nature and be ready to fight for our tribe. Once, there was a young boy named Warru who loved exploring nature and learning his ancestors' skills. One day, while hunting, he encountered a Jabiru. The bird approached him with pride. In the Jabiru's eyes, Warru saw its hunting skill and strength. The Jabiru spoke of living in harmony with nature and learning independence. Warru took these words to heart and became a brave warrior, teaching his tribe hunting skills and self-defense. Warru's story reminds us of the importance of listening to nature's wisdom and being ready to fight for our tribe.